Good day, guys. Welcome to Good Football. And today we are going to be looking at Chelsea versus Benfica game, which happened yesterday. If you're a Chelsea fan watching this, big congratulations to you guys. Big congratulations. Chelsea in this Club World Cup competition. For me, their win has not been convincing. But yesterday's game, this was a convincing win. This just shows you that these guys have the mentality to go through, and probably I think they are contenders if you ask me. Because one thing about football is not just about the skill, not just about the talent or individual talents, about the collective of a team, their mentality and how intense and how far they are willing to go. Chelsea nailed yesterday's game. Although in the first half it was Chelsea dominating, right? But they just couldn't fight the back of the net. And this brings me to this guy, which I love his play, by the way, Dilap. He is an amazing striker. But now, yesterday game revealed that he needs to add some physicality to his maturity and his skill and his finishing touches. Now, if you see before the end of the game, he scored an amazing goal, which was ruled offside. You could see his talent and his quality in that goal. If you watch the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dilap is a fantastic striker, no doubt about it. But he needs to add some aggressiveness to his structure, to his style of play, because Premier League is a physical league, and he needs to step up in that department to be more physical in area duels. He needs to come up and pop up. But overall, Chelsea had an amazing game, fantastic game, and in the 64th minute, guys, in the second half of the game, that's when we started seeing Chelsea come with full force. And in the 64th minute, you saw REECE James scored an amazing goal. He just scored an amazing goal. That just shows you the individual quality of this Chelsea football team, which later on showed in the final phase of the game. REECE James in the 64th minute, his free kick was fantastic. It was just a combination of skill, precision, and power, and that led to Chelsea breaking the ice. And this game went on and on. Chelsea were just unable to find the back of the net. If you ask me, Chelsea dominated this game. Benfica, I don't know what happened to them yesterday. They were not. There was this synchronization that wasn't there. I couldn't find it. It just felt like strangers came together to play. However, Chelsea were just banging on these guys. They were trying to score, but like I said in my pre-match analysis, if you check my channel, you'll find that the Benfica team has a compact defense. Without Tamendi there, it is hard to crack that defense. This is why I'm giving a big ups to Chelsea. This was a defense that even Bayern Munich struggled to crack, and Chelsea put 4 goals at the back of the net, and that's just an amazing one for these guys. It's not a win to sweep under the carpet. It's a big win, guys. It's a big win for a Chelsea fan. The future is bright, I can tell you that. Now, the game went on, and it was the game where almost ended the game. We were thinking Chelsea was going to like go 1-0 and just finish off the game, probably 2-0, because I didn't see Benfica doing much. And it just happened that there was a weather break. There was a storm, and the match, we had to take a break, and the break was so tiring for the fans, football fans around the globe. Chelsea fans, I believe, were exhausted. Most people went to sleep. Most people went to do other things. Most people just went off the radar. Even some fans in the stadium were nowhere to be found when the game was resumed back. But it took almost 2 hours, if not more, before the game resumed again. And yeah, the game started again. Long story short, in the 95th minute, the game almost closing, Benfica had the penalty, and Di Maria stepped up and rolled it in the net easily. You can just tell class is permanent. Is player like Di Maria, you can't write him off. His quality is there regardless of his age. He's 37 years, but the quality of Di Maria is just there. Class is permanent. So Di Maria is an embodiment of that. Now Chelsea kept on banging, and this game, Chelsea and Benfica started going at each other. This was when the game started getting interesting, because after the 95th minute goal from Di Maria, we had to like extend into the extra time. That's the extra time before the penalty shootout. And yes, this was when the game got intense, and yeah, everybody came out. You could see Chelsea going at Benfica, Benfica going at Chelsea. Benfica should have buried the game, guys. Benfica should have buried the game, but they were just missed chances. Di Maria missed a clear chance, which I believe a football player of his caliber should have finished off, but he just didn't finish it. Um, they had another chance, a clear chance, and they just blew it. But Chelsea, on the other hand, capitalized on Benfica's weakness, which was this guy, Prestiano, I guess is his name for Benfica. Got a red card. I see it as a lack of discipline for a player that was brought in the 70th minute in the game. Prestiano, terrible guy. He was sloppy in the game. He was unprofessional, and he was just losing the ball easily. It wasn't his night yesterday, guys. It wasn't his night. And by the time Chelsea started mounting pressure on Benfica, their true colors started to come out, which is they couldn't handle the heat that Chelsea was bringing. Now, with Prestiano getting a red card, it was just game over. It was 10 against 11. Chelsea took premium advantage of that. You could see premium advantage. Chelsea took advantage of that, and this was how they scored. Netted 4 goals. Nkoko scoring the 108 minutes. You have Neto, who is an amazing winger. He is one of the best in that wing because he tires out his opponent. On that flank, he is an asset for Chelsea, and it's going to be very difficult to find a quality player like Neto. He has brought so much to this team, especially in this Club World Cup competition. He scores amazing goals, he makes fantastic runs, good positioning, and he also presses high. So amazing talent there. Great assist from Caicedo to Neto, and Neto finished it in a beautiful way, and it was just game over for Benfica at that moment. Then Dewsbury scored in the 117th minute. Great assist from Palmer, who I wouldn't have thought Palmer would play a full match from the first minute. I mean, to the end of the game. Palmer doesn't look like a player who has that stamina, but Palmer came with his amazing touch, with his maturity, and he provided a great assist just to nail the coffin. It was just a nail in the coffin, and Benfica were just nowhere to be found after that. They were nowhere to be found. So once again, massive congratulations to Chelsea fans across the globe. Great domination. Chelsea dominating the game 64%, Benfica 36%. Massive total domination over there. And yes, this is just a statement to the rest of Europe that Chelsea may not be convincing to others, but if you ask me, there will be improvements in this team, and once they get their feet together and the new fresh legs that they are bringing to the team, the fresh legs coming to the team, and the guys that were there before, as soon as they synchronize, this is going to be a very tough team to beat because they have the mentality, they have youngsters, and they have experience. It's just a mix, and this is a fantastic mix. And Palmeiras should be careful because I'm rooting for Chelsea at this moment. I believe Chelsea will defeat Palmeiras. However, Palmeiras are not going to be an easy nut to crack. They have amazing strikers, unlike Benfica, whose attack is not really forthcoming. Palmeiras have an amazing attack. They have some really talented guys on that team. You have Paulino for them, an amazing guy who scored yesterday versus Botafogo. Scored an amazing goal in the closing minutes of the game. It just shows you that Palmeiras should not be underrated. However, Chelsea showed yesterday that they have the mentality, they have the team, and they have this spirit of let's go to the extra mile, let's push to the edge. And yes, I love that for the team. And once again, congratulations to Chelsea fans across the globe. If you're just bumping on my channel, hit the subscribe button. And yes, I'll see you in the game versus in PSG versus Inter Miami. I'm going to see you in that game. I'm going to be dropping a pre-match analysis about that game. So if you're just bumping on this channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and yes, tell me what you think in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Have an amazing day, amazing evening, wherever you are, whatever time you watch this. Just have an amazing time, guys. Bye.